Hi guys, happy homebrew Wednesday. It's that time again. Well, I can say that the red grape juice experiment or trial test was a success. I'm testing it now and it does work. So Mr. Big CQ, if you're out there watching, I know you love tinkering with your little grape juices and such like. If you nip down to your local Aldi's and buy 5 1 litre cartons of their red grape juice, then go across and buy one of these Wilco's grape juice concentrates, a sachet of Young's red wine yeast. All I'd done was literally put it straight in the demijohn with this, half a sachet of yeast and a teaspoonful of yeast nutrient, and it fermented out absolutely crazy. I had to put a blow off tube on it in the end because it was going so mad, but it calmed down, cleaned out the airlock, changed it for another one when it settled down, left that for about a week or so, racked it to secondary and I've left it with some finings, and it's sat about coming up for 3 weeks. I've just bottled it tonight, tried it again, and it's come out pretty good. Round about on, I would say, the medium dry has come out. Obviously you could back sweeten it if you preferred a sweeter wine, a medium, but it's okay, certainly does the job. I didn't add any extra sugar when I made it. I think each carton contained 16 grams of natural sugars. It was about 1080 on the hydrometer, so it's come out about 11%, which isn't too bad. No additionals to it at all, so I'm quite pleased with that one. It certainly proved more successful than my last Young's wine kit, which was my own fault. I left that sitting too long and it got the rotten egg with the old sulphurs, so unfortunately that one was a bit of a fail. First one though that I've ever had that's not worked out. Anyway, I've got all those demijohns. If you watched my previous homebrew Wednesday, so I was thinking, what can I do to try and utilise some of those? So I thought maybe I've got a cerveza kit. I might split that into 3 or 4 demijohns and try, one as a normal cerveza lager, one and give it serious hop treatment, maybe chili-fy one. The idea there is we have the American chili beer, Cave Creek I think it is, chili beer. Not everyone's liking it. It's a novelty thing. It's not the sort of thing you're going to want to have a session on. It burns twice, as you can guess, being chili. But maybe that's a little something I might tinker around with and split that kit. And another idea was to take another extract kit. I know a lot of these kits, if they instructions say if you want to improve it, add 2 cans to a batch as opposed to just your standard kit and additional sugar and such like, is to actually add 2 cans to improve the body and fermentability of the brew. So I thought rather than buy 2 kits would be actually halve the quantity down and use 1 kit contents, and instead of making 20 litres make 10 and run that out over 2 demijohns and do a similar idea, and do one as one type of brew and do the other demijohn as a second brew. So I've got to work out on a method of that, because I might be trying a little bit of something different for this side of the pond anyway. But I've got to do a bit of market research on that one and buy some commercial beers when I go into work Friday and do a little bit of a taste test, because I don't want to brew a beer that I don't obviously particularly like. So I might have a go at a beer review. I'm not a beer reviewer, but like you guys, I love me beer, and if it's not one you've drunk, you want to hear about it, and if you can get it, you try it yourselves. So I might have a little spree at work on Friday night, and I've noticed we've got some. I scan down the page here. I know I've got a few subscribers from New Zealand. Thanks to everyone out there who has subscribed, having watched my first video. Thanks to all of you out there with the comments and those who've subscribed to my channel. Black Rock brewing kits, what's your thoughts on those, guys? Are they any good? I've also got obviously Coopers. I've got the Tooheys ones as well. Are they worth having a go at? Any interesting thing there? I did think some of these I can buy. I can obviously get the commercial beer as well, so it'd be interesting to match one up with a homebrew against its professionally brewed brother, and do a little bit of comparison just for fun. Obviously, we know a homebrew kit's not going to emulate its origins. Obviously, you're not using the same yeast, same brewing methods, but just an interesting bit of fun, just to compare. You know, I know some guys have done it with the Coopers and compared their homebrews to the commercial versions. But a few of these I can get through where I'm working at the minute. So it'll be an interesting little experiment, but got to keep this one short, unfortunately, because I've had a bit of a crap day today. We've been messed about in the outpatients at hospital, stuck in traffic, got home, the freezer's knackered, we're on the point of losing all the food, so luckily, me being me, I keep a spare freezer, so I've managed to get that cleaned out and transfer all the food over, which does bring me the problem of I've got a small chest freezer that's now knackered, and why waste a perfectly usable freezer? I think a fermentation chamber project might be on the books now. Siemens, it's obviously not going to be any use for keeping food cold, so it might be useful to keep a brew warm. If any of you guys saw my tips video there about methods to try and keep your fermentation bins within a temperature range that keeps the yeast happy. Another alternative, if you've got one, is to convert a fridge or a freezer to into a heating method, either by using a heater tray in the bottom and controlling it with a thermostat, or using bulbs to generate the heat. And I've certainly got enough bits and pieces kicking around here, household central heating thermostats that could be fitted inside and wiring it up. So I think, don't know when, but certainly that might be another little idea I knock up and do a video there for a fridge or freezer conversion. I know people convert them for kegerators, but well, I know the guys in Aussie quite often use the freezers and fridges to keep the beers cool enough. Obviously we don't have that problem here. My problem is obviously keeping them warm enough to ferment, not the other end of the scale. But that's about it from me, I'm afraid, guys. I can't really mill it out any longer than that. I'm going to enjoy the last of my wine. I've got 6 bottles out of it, so that will keep me going. I've still got my brews piled up the corner here. I did promise to show you those, but we have got a few we've worked on, you know, some work in progress. We've drunk that one, and this one, that's Lurcher Stout. That's sort of localish to me. That's in Suffolk. That was quite a nice little tiffle, Lurcher Stout. If you can get hold of it, give it a try. I still haven't done this one yet. This is a Hefeweizen. Obviously German. I'm quite keen on my German beers. Czech's Pilsner. President. That was a good one. One that wasn't so good Oh, I've still got this one. This isn't a bush chucker trial. It's called Canna Penis, or I called it Kanga Penis. Seems they had Kanga Penis and Anus, maybe. Canna Penis, it's Lithuanian. Wasn't impressed with that one. I picked them up from work because they had the pop tops, reused the bottles. Let's finish on this one. Big one. Another Lithuanian Pilsner. Well, you can get the label on that one. I've got crappy energy saving light bulbs in this house. And they don't like cameras. Can't see that one around. That's Kepatinus. That's a Lithuanian beer. That one was nice. Again, nice big pop top bottle. Keep it for homebrew. Reuse. Talking of pop top bottles, how about this one? It's a Belgian Bon Secours. Picked this up with those demijohns I bought with a pop top. I thought that would make a very nice storage jar for a mead recipe. It's only 1.5 litres, so that could be a future brew attempt. Is a mead, just purely to fill this jug because it'd look nice. And there we go. If you got it, you might as well use it. Anyway, that's it from me this week, guys. If I can think of anything or check anything up, I'll bang it out for you to have a look at. Give us your opinions. I don't care. I'm thick-skinned. Saturday I might manage a brew. I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes. It'll only just be a plain, ordinary, run-of-the-mill kit. I've hopefully got some big brew pans coming, some pots. They're ones you can buy off eBay. Mixed opinions on them, but I thought for the price of them, it's a cheap start point, and they'll be useful for extracts and things if they're no good for, you know, going full whack into the all grain when you want a decent pot for long term, you know, long boils. These are going to be okay, I think, for just, you know, minis, brewing the bags and things like that. We'll give them a try, see what they're like. At the end of the day, I'll find a use for them. But I might do a review on them because I know there's a lot of talk of them on various forums, and most people say they're okay. But I think the biggest one was 19 litres, and I think that was about 25, 26 quid with the postage. And someone else was doing a set of 4 for 32 quid with free delivery, and you get the two largest ones out of the range, which I think is the 19, the 17, the 15 and the 11 litre pots. So obviously we like spaghetti and soups, so we'll be able to use them for them if nothing else. But I might do a review on them just so people thinking about buying them know whether they are suitable or not, or whether to just hold fire, keep your money in your pocket. And I think the cheapest sort of homebrew quality ones are around about sort of £60–70 mark, which for me is too expensive at the minute. I'll just have to sell some more kit on eBay, so it can give me some pennies for the old brew fund. Yeah. Okay, guys. Anyway, as I said, cheers to you all. Many thanks to my new viewers and subscribers. Cheers. Catch you later.